Learning Literature with Purva. In this video, we are going to discuss about Othello, the iconic tragedy written by William Shakespeare. At first, we are going to take a look at the detailed summary of the play, and then we are going to discuss Othello as a great revenge play and a great tragedy. So watch the video till the end. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update. The complete name of the play is The Tragedy of Othello, Moor of Venice. The first performance of Othello was somewhere around 1604, and Othello is often referred to as the tragedy of character. The story of Othello is based on Un Capitano Moro, which means a Moorish captain, written by Cinthio, a disciple of Boccaccio. Set in Venice, the story of Othello revolves around Othello, an African general in the Venetian army, and his treacherous junior officer, Iago. The notable themes in the play are racism, love, jealousy, revenge, betrayal, and repentance. Samuel Taylor Coleridge, the famous romantic poet, said about Iago that Iago had motiveless malignity, which means that Iago had no motive but only hatred. And this question has been asked several times in UGC NET. So before looking at the plot of the play, let's first take a look at all the important characters in Othello. So the protagonist is Othello, an African general in the Venetian army. Then we have Desdemona, Othello's wife and Brabantio's daughter. Then we have Iago, Othello's trusted but treacherous and jealous junior officer, also called ensign. Emilia, the wife of Iago and Desdemona's maidservant. Then we have Cassio, Othello's loyal captain. Then we have Bianca, Cassio's lover. Next we have Brabantio, a Venetian senator and Desdemona's father. Next we have Roderigo, a wealthy Venetian, Iago's friend, and he's in love with Desdemona. Next we have Montano, a former governor. Then we have Gratiano, Brabantio's brother, and Lodovico, Brabantio's kinsman, and finally the Duke of Venice. So now that we know all the important characters in the play, let's take a look at the plot of Othello. In Act 1, Roderigo complains to Iago that he had not told him about the secret marriage between Othello, the Moorish general in the Venetian army, and Desdemona, the daughter of the senator Brabantio. Roderigo is visibly upset because he is in love with Desdemona. On the other hand, Iago hates Othello because Othello has promoted a much younger man called Cassio instead of him. After Cassio became the lieutenant, Iago is completely jealous. Iago believes that he is a much capable soldier than Cassio. Therefore, Iago vows revenge and plans to exploit Othello. Iago provokes Roderigo to tell Brabantio about Desdemona's elopement. When Brabantio hears about Desdemona's elopement from Roderigo, he is furious and he confronts Othello and takes the case to the Duke of Venice, where he accuses Othello of seducing his daughter Desdemona by witchcraft. Now the reason Brabantio hates Othello is because Othello is a black Moor, and therefore Brabantio considers Othello to be inferior to Desdemona. So here we can see the theme of racism. Othello explains to the court that Desdemona got enamored to him because of the compelling stories he told to her about his life before Venice. The Senate becomes satisfied when Desdemona confirms that she loves Othello. Before leaving, Brabantio tells Desdemona that one day she is going to betray Othello. Iago notes Brabantio's words and later will utilize it to exploit Othello. Finally, the Duke of Venice orders Othello to leave Venice for commanding the Venetian army against the invading Turks in the island of Cyprus. Othello is accompanied by his new wife Desdemona, his new lieutenant Cassio, his ensign Iago, and Emilia, Iago's wife, as Desdemona's maidservant. In Act 2, when Othello reaches the island of Cyprus, he learns that the Turkish army had got destroyed in the storm. Othello orders a grand celebration and leaves to spend some quality time with Desdemona. In the party, Iago gets Cassio drunk. Iago then persuades Roderigo to involve Cassio in a fight. Due to excessive drinking, Cassio becomes disorderly and ends up stabbing a military person, Montano. Montano gets wounded. Othello enters the scene and blames Cassio of all the disturbance. Othello strips off Cassio from his rank as a lieutenant. When Iago finds Cassio regretting, he persuades Cassio to talk to Desdemona, because only Desdemona can convince Othello to reinstate Cassio again as his lieutenant. In Act 3, Iago organizes a meeting between Cassio and Desdemona in Othello's house. Iago brings Othello into the scene when Cassio is pleading Desdemona. On seeing Othello, Cassio leaves in haste. Desdemona pleads Othello to forgive Cassio and give him his rank back. Iago now persuades Othello to be suspicious of Cassio and Desdemona. When Desdemona accidentally drops her handkerchief, Emilia finds it and gives it to Iago, not knowing what her husband plans to do with it. Iago now provokes Othello to be suspicious of Desdemona. Othello gets manipulated and asks Iago for some proof of Desdemona's unfaithfulness. At this time, Iago tells Othello that Desdemona has given her handkerchief to Cassio. Act 3, Scene 3 is the turning point of the play because it is in this scene when Iago successfully plants the seeds of doubts in Othello's mind. In Act 4, Iago keeps Desdemona's handkerchief in Cassio's lodging. Iago creates many fake and manipulative scenes to convince Othello that Cassio and Desdemona are having an affair. Iago convinces Othello that Desdemona is not happy with Othello because he is an African. Desdemona loves the white-skinned Cassio. Convinced of his wife's betrayal, Othello now rushes to thoughtless action. Enraged and hurt, Othello resolves to kill Desdemona and tells Iago to kill Cassio. Iago, on the other hand, convinces Roderigo to kill Cassio. In Act 5, Roderigo attacks Cassio in the street when Cassio is leaving his beloved Bianca's lodging. Cassio wounds Roderigo. During the fight, Iago comes from behind and cuts Cassio's leg badly, and Iago also hides his identity. On the other hand, Othello goes to Desdemona's room to kill her. When Othello is about to kill Desdemona, Desdemona claims that she is completely innocent. Desdemona pleads Othello to let her live a little longer, but Othello kills her with a pillow. Emilia calls for help. Montano and Gratiano, along with Iago, comes to the scene. When Othello explains that Desdemona has been unfaithful and shows the handkerchief as a sign of Desdemona's unfaithfulness, Emilia realizes what Iago has done with the handkerchief, and so she exposes her husband. Iago stabs Emilia. Othello, on realizing Desdemona's innocence, stabs Iago but not fatally, saying that Iago is a devil and he must live the rest of his life in pain. Othello then commits suicide because he is unable to bear the pain and guilt. Lodovico arrives to the scene and appoints Cassio as Othello's successor and tells Cassio to decide the punishment for Iago. Iago, on the other hand, vows silence and does not explain his motives. Now that we know the plot of the play, let's take a look at Othello as a great revenge play and a great tragedy. The play Othello is about revenge. Iago's revenge against both Othello and Cassio, because Othello has promoted Cassio, who is much younger, to Iago. Iago's manipulation and lies provoke Othello and Roderigo to pursue vengeance. Iago is a malcontent and a skilled manipulator. He holds a grudge against his superior, woman, and society as a whole, which motivates him to plot revenge. The main purpose of Iago's life is revenge, and Iago's thirst for revenge brings all the destruction in the play. Othello is a story about a noble military general who has enjoyed many successes in the battlefield. But the tragic flaw or hamartia of Othello is jealousy, poor judgment, and thoughtless action. While we have seen that Hamlet postpones taking action, Othello, on the contrary, rushes to thoughtless action. Hamlet thinks so much that action eventually gets postponed, whereas Othello does not give himself enough time to think and reflect whether what he is doing is wrong or right. Another weakness of Othello is his outsider status in society that Iago exploits. Being an African, Othello has self-doubts and a low self-esteem. Due to this reason, Iago could manipulate him so easily into believing that Desdemona is unfaithful to him and she now loves the white-skinned Cassio, and Othello becomes madly jealous. The play shows that negative emotions like jealousy strangle a person's ability to think clearly. When Othello goes to kill Desdemona and does not listen to her claims of being innocent, Othello starts looking like the second antagonist who is behaving in league with Iago. It is only after killing Desdemona that Othello realizes that he had been trusting the wrong person all this while. Instead of trusting the scheming and manipulative Iago, Othello should have trusted his beloved wife. He cannot bear the pain and guilt on realizing that Desdemona is innocent, and so he commits suicide. The claustrophobic ending of the play in the bedroom where Othello commits suicide after smothering his innocent wife is the reason why Othello is considered a great tragedy. So that's it for today's video. If you found the video helpful, then do like it and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be back next week with a new video. Till then, stay tuned to Learning Literature with Purva. Thanks for watching.